It's the 2KMC, and I'm here with all the details about the upcoming events in the neighborhood. Get started with boot camp. Limited to my players with a 75 overall or lower. This is the place to get some basic training. All games played will be worth double rep, and you can also walk away with prizes such as VC, exclusive boot camp gear, and more. On Wednesday, it's dime time. Rack up as many assists as you can as you work with the community to reach the assist goal, and you could end up with attribute boosts and VC. And on Friday, find a teammate and head to Rush 2v2, where you can win exclusive Rush arm sleeves, VC, and more if you can win 4 games in a row. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and get buckets.
This week on NBA 2K TV, in Top Plays, it's your top block. Then the 2K community takes on this season's 2K TV Challenge.
Are you kidding me?
And we update you on what's happening in my team. That's all coming up now.
Welcome to another edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning.
And I'm Alexis Morgan. This week we're shaking things up a bit and we're starting off with your top plays.
That's right, this week it's all about defense. It's another installment of your best blocks. Brought to you by Mobile One.
What's up? I'm the 2KMC, and it's time for your top plays of the week. Putting all the stops in today with the best blocks you've sent in on social media.
Yeah, boy! That's right! Oh! All day, baby! Oh, yeah! That's money! Woo! Way to finish that! Woo-hoo!
First up, we have some one-on-one action with SJ Corleo. Gets the ball stripped, but never quits on the play as they turn around and pull off the big-time block and the game-winning dunk. What a way to finish. Next, we go to the beach with Lelouch. Opponent tries to score, but they tally not 1, not 2, but 3 blocks in under 5 seconds. We've got a rejection robot here. Nah, no bots, just quality defense and quick reactions. Staying on the beach as we turn to Lanky Bill. Close game down the stretch, and they turn it over. But not so fast, as they speed down the court for the redemption rejection. And on the other end, they sink the game winner. What a turnaround. One more for you from El Cheeto 88. Hold on, stop. Is that player sleeping during the game? Oh wait, they're up. Just in time to block that shot. Call it the alarm block, and you know they're not hitting snooze. Which one will be selected, and which 3 blocks will get rejected? Now that we're all awake, vote now for your top play of the week. And if you want your highlights to be featured in a future episode, then submit them to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Those were some sweet blocks. Want to boost your defense? Mobile One has you covered. Get a defensive edge with a 50-game MyPlayer boost. Unlock yours when you buy participating Mobile One motor oils at Walmart through December 31st.
Well, you're gonna need your best block game to beat our 2K TV challenge, and this year it's 3v3 versus our 2K21 cover athletes. That's right, it's all-time Damian Lillard, all-time Zion Williamson, and all-time Kobe Bryant.
And don't forget, it's all on Hall of Fame difficulty. We opened up this year's 2K TV challenge to the community a few weeks ago, and the first member to try it is not only an NBA 2K League analyst, but he's pretty darn good at the game too. Champ 2K, let's see how you do. The 2K TV challenge is back, and this year we are switching it up. Not only are you playing one cover athlete, not only are you playing two cover athletes, but all three cover athletes. Damian Lillard, Kobe Bryant, Zion Williamson. First to 5, Hall of Fame, and the first to take on the 2K TV challenge, Champ 2K. So now the big question is, who are you choosing in a game to 5 on Hall of Fame against those three?
I think the first guy I gotta go with LeBron. LeBron versus Kobe. You know, you always love that matchup. We gotta go with LeBron. You know, 97 overall. Shout out to my guy, the King. But now, see, I need a matchup against Damian Lillard. Probably gonna go with Tracy McGrady against him.
Good matchup.
And now Zion, it's tough because it's like this guy is just, he's an athletic animal. I always need a centerpiece of my team, and that's Shaq. I'm ready for this challenge, LD.
All right, let's do it. Best of luck. The first one to take on this year's 2K TV challenge against all three cover athletes.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be 5-0. It's gonna
Okay, he's feeling good about it.
First, I got LeBron James. Okay, so let's call it screen by the GOAT himself, Shaq. Shaq didn't cut. Guess I got to go with Tracy McGrady in the corner. Oh, LeBron with the. See, that's why LeBron's my GOAT. I'm so excited for next gen because I get, you know, like I said, nothing's better than getting a 2-for-1 deal. You know, getting it on this current gen and getting it. Oh, hold up, I'm getting distracted. Come on, Kobe. Oh my! Are you kidding me?
This is not an easy challenge.
Let me just. Oh, look at this! Come on, why you got this guy guarding me? Green. Oh, come on. Leave him open. He can't shoot, coach. Oh my, Kobe! All-time Kobe is killing me right now. Oh no. Oh my gosh. We are in a situation with time on the clock. Oh my gosh, I am under pressure right now. Kobe is locking me up. But it doesn't matter, because that's LeBron James! LeBron James. Let me show you, Rook! Listen, man, that's the vet and the Rook right there. LeBron James going in the post. Domination. That's all I can say about it. It's simple as that. So check the stats. LeBron, 4 points.
So the first ever 2K TV challenge is dominated by Champ, winning 5-3. I love it.
I really appreciate you having me on this challenge, man. It was awesome. And like I said, I mean, all I do is win. Just like the Lakers in the finals, you know, this year, all I do is win. So I'm excited, though. I'm so happy you had me on this challenge.
I love it. Thanks so much, Champ, and congrats for being the first one to take down this year's 2K TV challenge.
Thank you for having me, LD.
Well, many of you have taken on the 2K TV challenge and shared your wins with us over social. Here's a look at some of the more impressive ways you guys pulled it off.
From YouTube, so Tico, it's a LeBron James double take, choosing the all-time Cavs and all-time LeBron James variations alongside all-time Kevin Durant. Brilliant strategy taking size and power to Damian Lillard. I say that because I did the same. The strategy was clear. Score on all dunks and layups and leave nothing to chance. Every drive had power, grace, and an inspiring sense of greatness.
Game time. Awesome, guys. That was the NBA 2K TV challenge.
It's almost unfair. Let's see some more player varieties with @TokiTokiBlack. How about his airness, Michael Jordan paired with Wilt Chamberlain and Ray Allen? This lineup gives you athleticism, power, and a premier shooting threat. With the strategy of moving the ball to find good looks, Ray Allen with a big three to bring the team to a 3-0 advantage early. Wilt protected the basket and secured many key rebounds. A flashy through-the-legs dunk entertained us. And another drive to the basket would give this game's last dance. Impressive 5-2 victory.
Not bad, but I like this lineup better. Flash Got Fans 23 brought some balance with the guard, Derrick Rose, added Shaq for a dominant inside presence, and, oh yeah, LeBron James. Shaq's defense proved a valuable asset, sending this block all the way to LeBron for a green 3. The game was tight, and our cover athletes kept it competitive until the final shot of the game sealed the deal. Yet another LeBron James green 3. See, Alexis? He's a valuable asset.
Do you think you have what it takes to beat our 2K TV challenge? Well, send us your video attempts over social media using the hashtag 2KTV challenge, and you might be featured on a future episode. Good luck!
I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and I'm back with some more expert tips. Wins are never easy to come by, and a lot of the time it comes down to having the right players on the floor at the right time. So for this installment of Expert Tips, we're going to go over substitutions and matchups in NBA 2K21. When you're loading into a game, hit the Start button once to access your lineup, and twice to adjust your matchups. Let's say you see your opponent has a mismatch. In that case, you can make the appropriate adjustment before they can take advantage of it. But let's say a matchup isn't going your way during the game. In that case, to make adjustments, you'll need to pause and go into game plan and then matchups. What if you want to substitute players but don't want to interrupt the flow of the game? In this case, you could hit down on the D-pad and choose which players you want taken out and which players you want subbed in for them. Your changes will take place at the next dead ball. Another important substitution method is situational lineups. These preset lineups offer the best players at each position for the specific game situation that you find yourself in. If you have a narrow lead late in the game and the opponent is intentionally fouling, then you can roll out the free throw lineup. If you're falling behind and need a 3-ball to stay in the game, then you can use the 3-point lineup. And if you're getting outworked on the glass, there's a lineup for that as well. To access these presets, simply press down on the D-pad and use the right trigger to scroll through your lineup options. But if you want to see which players are involved in each lineup, then you'll have to call a timeout, use the triggers, and go through your options. And if you're a My League fan, you have the ability to customize these preset lineups. To do so, all you have to do is go to the On-the-Fly lineups in the Coaching tab, and you'll be able to edit any of the existing lineups or create one of your own. That's all for this installment of Expert Tips. I'll see you next time.
Hey, I'm Brian, and I'm here to tell you about everything going on in my team right now. Flash 2 packs have arrived, and they're complete with some of the most unique cards in all of my team. Agent Zero, Glitched Tim Duncan, and Oscar Robertson. Our dev team really went crazy here. In Limited this weekend, it's all about the high flyers. Set your lineup with your best rim rockers and go get that ring. And as always, how about some locker codes? Enter these codes for a chance at pulling your next great My Team card. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.
This season, we're bringing you Uninterrupted segments, a series addressing social justice exclusively on 2K TV.
Here's Trae Young with More Than a Vote.
Knowing that there's kids that look up to me, and there's kids that shoot deep threes and say my name when they shoot. It's definitely humbling. It's also motivating. It's just more fuel, and it's something that motivates me because I know I'm representing more than just myself. My name is Trae Young, and I'm voting in this upcoming election. Being a point guard and having to be a leader, it kind of forces you to think of a lot of things on the court. You're not only focused on your job, but you're also focused on everybody else around you, and it really molds you into being a leader off the court as well. When I came into the league in 2018, I was blessed with the opportunity to start at point guard right away. When you're a point guard, you don't really have a choice but to be a leader on the court. I try to put my teammates in the positions to succeed. I try to be an extension of coach on the court, initiating our offense, keeping the energy going from tip-off to the final buzzer. I lead my team on the court, but just as important to me is leading people to the ballot box this November. There's an election coming up, a big one. I'm here to tell you that every vote matters. I'm telling you as someone who used to think the opposite. I had just turned 18 during the last presidential election, and I didn't fully grasp how important it was to exercise my right to vote. This time, I understand what's at stake this election season. Now, more than ever, my vote, your vote, every vote matters. I was lucky enough to have my team help me and my teammates all get registered. It was kind of a cool way for us to kind of bond and just another memory we'll be able to have and be able to share down the road with our kids and things like that. So it's definitely a memory and it's something special for me because it's my first time and I know it's special to a lot of people on our team. Not everyone has that support available to them. So I want to be a voting rights advocate for everyone who's eligible to vote. It's why I've teamed up with morethanavote.org to help spread awareness and help raise the importance of exercising your right to vote. In basketball, you want to have a game plan heading into the game. Voting is no different. I'm doing my best to educate myself, like reading up on local elections. If I had to give advice to anybody else, it would just to be more educated and just try to, as much as you can, just try to get involved, try to reach out to as many people to get registered to vote, because that's the first step in actually being able to vote. Being more educated on the whole process is the first step on making change and getting out and voting. This time, I'll be voting on election day because I want my voice heard. If I hear a friend saying my vote doesn't matter, I'm gonna shut it down. Join me in doing the same. Voter suppression already makes voting harder than it should be. The last thing we should be doing is suppressing ourselves. This November, exercise your right to vote. For more information, visit morethanavote.org.
Be sure to check back next week. Trae will be back with part 2 of this More Than a Vote segment, exploring the history of voter suppression and steps we can take to prevent it.
And next week, we will be celebrating the fall season with your top plays of the fall and your best costumes.
So get out there and sport your best looks in the neighborhood because we're watching.
See you then.
Bye.